I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk to folks from the VTuber community about their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We're joined by Scarlet Vi. Hi.
Hi.
Could you introduce yourself to everybody, please?
All right. Konraku, Scarlet Vi yo. You can just call me Vi. And I'm an adventurous and chaotic Nekoroku VTuber and Doku Doku, which is my main catchphrase. And hello, I am happy to be interviewed today.
Well, I'm happy that you're on. How long have you been on VTubing?
About a year now.
Hmm. And well, why did you get started?
Um, Honestly, I had an interest in them since like 2021 when they started to have like a trend in America.
Hmm.
And it was like around like late 2021, and then like some like people that I know that I like look up to and like listen to, they became VTubers as well. And then that's what introduced me to like other ones that have been in the field for like a long time, which led me to like just check some of their streams and see how it goes. And honestly, it felt super interesting for me, and I just wanted to become one of those, honestly.
Was it something where you were kind of a performer before? You like to entertain people, or did it just come up on you as a whim while you're watching these other VTubers?
I was already like a content creator for like a few years now, and like the VTuber idea came up to me like while watching them, and I thought it would be I thought it'd be like a good idea to like bring more content in.
Yeah, and it kind of expand what you were doing online.
Yep.
Yeah, and has it been fulfilling for you so far?
It really has. There has been like some downsides, but like I learned from those, and it honestly helped me grow from them. I still go through those problems today, and I addressed that not so long ago, but it surely helped.
Are you an outgoing person? Are you an introvert who has kind of found this as an outlet?
Um, well, yeah, yes, I'm an introvert, but like, I would like try to like out myself as this being my talent in a way, like even offline. Like I do that sometimes at school, but really I don't really get much attention for that, of course. But it helps me like get more get more of an audience,
Hmm.
just to like help myself grow.
Well, it's a lot of folks are using it that way, and a lot of people who normally wouldn't be able to share their talents with everybody gets a chance to have kind of an outlet, a stage to do so, and the having a model to do it with gives you that little extra sense of maybe protection. Is that is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when did you get your model, and is it something that you made?
So when I started VTubing, I really didn't have much materials because I didn't know how it would work. So like I started streaming on an app where I actually made my own avatar out of, like where I made my avatar out of like the app's assets and stuff and accessories.
Hmm.
But I really didn't want to like be known much for that because it's in an app that not lots of VTuber fans would use.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I did make myself a 2D model while streaming in that app. And at first I had a 3D model, but I've always wanted to be 2D. So I made myself a 2D model that I've been working on for at least almost the majority of 2023. And I was working on some other outfits with that. And I got someone offered to rig me the model back in October. And so like I had my 2D model since October,
Hmm.
like my official rig one in back in October. And then I got more outfits rigged. So like October was when I really started becoming 2D.
Hmm. So for someone who doesn't do this, and someone who's hearing about VTubers and just starting to get into it, what is the difference between a 3D and a 2D setup? Because someone who doesn't know anything about it says, well, why wouldn't you go 3D? But I hear a lot of people rather prefer 2D. Why?
Well, in my view, if you want to do 3D, that's gonna take a lot more work. Like if you want to do like a full motion capturing with a 3D model, like people would like try to find like motion capturing suits, which are like really expensive, and they will have to like rent a studio so they can
Uh,
like perform the work, and that can be a lot of money, especially if you're indie. And 2D, it's honestly like I think it's a little easier, and um it making the 2D models can like take almost the same amount of time as 3D depending on who's working on it or like how long it takes for you to get it done. And 2D, it really makes it like a lot easier.
mhm.
And like with 3D VTubing, I think 3D VTubing has a little more lag compared to 2D, especially like when you're streaming. Because I streamed it with 3D models before, and I can say that streaming with 3D was honestly a little more stressful than doing 2D
Mhm.
because sometimes whatever I'm doing like off the camera, it would sometimes catch that, and it's a little scary.
Yeah.
But doing it with 2D, it's honestly more fun and it's more easy to like use,
Hmm.
especially if you're trying to get a 2D model. I think that getting a 2D model is like more quick
Yeah. Yeah.
and
And
it's more easy to make.
well, I could tell you if I ever decided to infect it with my presence, it wouldn't make any difference between the 2D or 3D model because I don't move anyway.
Yeah.
My it could be just a static picture. It wouldn't make much difference. But
Yeah, like
thanks
I
for
like three more
yeah. Go ahead.
I like 3D models more because like no, I mean like I like 2D models more, but like 3D models I would like to use one if I like want to move like freely. But if
Uh,
I'm just sitting down, then I would just stick with 2D. But if I want to do something with like my VTuber avatar and I like want to move around, then I would really want to have a 3D model one day.
mhm.
But I'm I'm just waiting on that.
Yeah. But when it'd be nice to have in the weapons closet, so to speak,
Yeah.
and bring it out. But thanks for explaining that because I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and why would you what do that? When you're online, what do you like to stream? What is your content like?
Um, so when it comes to streaming, I am not um I'm not much of a streamer, but like after I left that app where I was being a VTuber in as a 3D model, I didn't really stream much because I was like doing other things with my 2D model, and plus like I really don't have like a proper computer exactly, so like I really couldn't stream. So like all I would do was like make videos, but like since last week I started vertical streaming, which was honestly what I started to do. So for now, all I'm really planning on doing is doing just chatting streams.
Mhm.
And sometimes like I would sometimes also do a karaoke too. But most of the time it would just be just chatting.
Ah, you enjoy the singing part of it too.
Yes.
Yep. Was that kind of a is that kind of something that you've done all your life, or is it just something that you finally get a chance to do?
Singing, I'm not like much of like like a pro singer, but like I what I do love to do is like sing songs that I like really enjoy. And my main genre is like more on like the Eastern side, like specifically like Japanese
Hmm.
and stuff. And how I'm doing it right now, um, day by day, like I'm releasing like some shorts all over the media where I'm like singing like a part of my favorite song. Like
Right.
just before this interview, I was working on one just now.
Uh huh.
And back then, like when I would still do streaming in that other app, I would have little karaoke streams and it would have like a theme and I would just sing anything from that theme.
That's cool. I think that takes some courage there. I haven't hit a note myself since 1983, so I don't get anywhere near him. But I do appreciate when someone has the courage to get out there and sing for people. And when you think about it, your potential audience is the entire world. So getting out there and do it that takes some backbone. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that really takes some going. Then putting it up there for everybody to see on shorts and stuff. Sh- the 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 shorts have really become popular these days, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does it? Would you rather be doing the short form content or do the long form content?
I'm really not sure because I do both,
Hmm.
and whatever works for me, it honestly just works well. Like, because I like doing any kind of thing that helps me grow,
Hmm.
whether it be short or long.
Yeah, and this is that another reason why you decided to get started in the first place, going online,
Yeah,
kind of grow as a person and grow into yourself, I guess is the best way to put it.
yeah. Growing up, I had like a huge passion for like video editing, and I still have that passion now. And making VTuber videos, that it helps me a lot with that. It helps me learn in that industry. I every summer I would have a summer job where I would edit videos, and my dad works in that company. He's like my boss, and I'm also going to college for that. And it's like something I really love to enjoy. And doing VTuber videos, it helps me like get more ideas with video editing because like it's like a passion I've had for like a good amount of time. And I know there are like a lot of VTubers who are like good video editors, and like editing videos is like part of the fun.
Well, that is a lot of fun these days. I When I went to college to learn to not make any money as a radio person, we we had uh, we had a video editing class, and I can tell you back in the '80s it was inch and a half videotape, and we were doing it that way. But I imagine today it's all digital. You don't use any tape at all.
No,
He laughs at me. They laugh at me. I'm such an old man. Yeah,
I
but
guess.
it really the editing these days I wouldn't say is it would be easier, but it certainly is a lot better technically, and it's a lot smoother, I imagine.
Yeah, it really depends on what software it is. So
Mm. The days of worrying about your videotape getting eaten in the machine are long gone, long gone, thankfully. Um, with your streaming, when you are online, do you seek to collaborate with anybody?
sometimes I wish I do. I hope to collab with someone one day. I never really had a collab with anyone yet, but I'm trying to work on that. But I think for now, like I just want to like get done with school
Hmm.
so I can like have more goals set up with collabs and streaming and just VTuber stuff in general. Because at the moment I am almost done with school, and I just want to get that over with. But at the same time, I want to like have some VTuber videos down on the way,
Hmm.
because like I just want to get some of those down while also doing school. And then when I'm done with that, I'm in college. I want to try to like put some more goals in mind more and like actually make those happen.
What would you really like to have? I mean, I know you're still early yet, and you're still trying to figure out your goals, as you said. But is there something that really
Mhm.
stands out you'd like to do with your channel?
Hmm. Honestly, I'm not really sure.
You just kind of got a direction to go in right now.
Well,
Just
I'm just hoping like eventually just try to start streaming more, like just make lesser videos that I do now, like because I'm making like 7 a week. I want to just try streaming more than just uploading videos.
mm. Well, I mean, it looks like a lot of folks are doing both, and some
Yeah,
folks are,
I like to do both, but
yeah,
like I just want to do streaming more than just editing videos. But you know, but doing both is good.
yeah. It seems like a lot of folks are using one to help the other, whether it's they're kind of using streaming to point toward their videos that are up on whatever channel you have it up on, or they're using their short videos to promote their streaming. So it seems like a really viable way to cover all your bases as much as possible.
Yep.
And you certainly have the skill to do it, and you're continuing to learn in that skill. What would you like to do with your with video editing besides being online? Do you have a job goal in mind with it?
Um, all I plan on doing with with my talent is outside of VTubing, I want to like try to learn how to make videos just like to help like anyone out there. Like if they need help with like a video, like if they got like a video in and they like want to they request to like they request for someone to like make it better, then I'll surely do that. Like I mainly just outside of VTubing, I want to like learn how to edit videos more just to like help people out.
Hmm.
That's what I would actually do with my summer job. Like back in my summer job, I would like edit wedding videos and it really helps those people out.
Hmm.
And they um no, I did really good according to them. And so I'm happy that I helped them out with their wedding video and it looked it was obviously like super great for them that they would like love to keep rewatching. And I want to do something more like that.
That's got to make you proud, and that's not easy
Yeah.
to satisfy people in a wedding video. Anyone who's watched Judge Judy can see that. They get mad in a hurry if you mess something like that up. But to see somebody that has put something a event in their life that's so special in your hands, and you've been able to expand on that and make it better, that's got to make you proud.
Yeah, like more than just the people who request for that, what I really like one of my um other tasks is like to make the person proud, like the people who like review the reviewers, because like after I finish the video I have to send it in to the reviewers, and if they approve it they send it to the customer. So other than the customer, it has to make the reviewers proud. So there are honestly like lots of ways to make people proud with the final edit.
Watch out for Scarlet Vi videos. Have you got a name for your freelance company yet?
No.
It's we're gonna get you an entire portfolio to bring with you with the name and such. But it sounds like to me freelancing is kind of something that you want to do. Am I right on that?
Maybe
Well,
it
it's
might be an idea.
yeah, that'll give you the opportunity to really expand and pick and choose what you want to do. There's going to be a lot of people that want your services. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I've done that for a while now, so I'm ready for anything.
Well, it really is very important because uh, again, the folks, private folks, I'll say private folks because outside of industry type things, they're really putting it in your hands. Everything that goes in your hands is going to be special, and you've got to add that little extra polish to it. Is that a lot of pressure on you?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you sometimes what they're giving you isn't exactly the best quality stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Recorded on a tin can with a with a piece of tape on it. We used to get commercials in the radio business that were recorded on a handheld uh, handheld little recorder that you could fit in the palm of your hand, and they wonder why it didn't sound so good when it got on the air. you can only you can only do so much with that. Now, the audio part of the editing, I haven't talked much about that, but is it easier or harder to get your audio quality the same as the video quality?
Um, for me, it's honestly quite easy. Like I some most of the time I would just know what to do with the audio the minute I hear it, so it's not that big of a problem for me.
Yeah. Sometimes
Hmm.
sometimes you see folks who specialize in one or the other, but when you're editing these videos, you have to be able to do both.
Hmm.
Do you have to save the audio sometimes? Is the audio Do you have to sweeten the audio a little bit on occasion?
Yeah.
That makes it. Does that make it tougher on you to try to make it sound better? Because again, sometimes they're recording on microphones underwater, and it really sounds terrible.
In my experience, it's not that much of a hard task. It's like honestly, like it will take at least a minute for me to like find the perfect piece for the audio. So
And do you add music to it?
yes.
So do you have a music catalog that you can go to, or do they pick out the music for the videos usually?
If I'm editing for a customer, they pick the music. I have a separate channel outside of VTubing where like I post these little like animated music videos, and in those ones I choose my own music.
What's that channel for everybody?
Um, so it's simply just called Scarlet Vi.
Hmm.
Um, if you search it up, it's mainly just like Ruby videos because
Hmm.
that's like my favorite anime, and I make little videos out of them.
And folks can check that out and enjoy what Vi
Yes.
does, and it's great to be able to share. You're obviously you really enjoy doing this, and it's great
Yes.
that you're able to share it with so many people around the world. Does that get to you every once in a while? You put something up and said, now somebody on the other side of the planet can see this.
Uh, yeah. So like, um, normally like, how should I say this? I would try to make the videos easy for people to like see from any country,
Hmm.
and in some countries they will get a good audience, and compared to like other countries, and that's fine as long as everyone's able to see it and appreciate it, then that's fine.
Sounds
And
like you.
sometimes when I'm like I get notified from YouTube that someone comments on it, and like whenever I get those notifications, I start to get like this weird feeling in my gut because I get worried for negativity, and it honestly started it after one time I released a video back in December, and someone like copy pasted like a negative comment like twice, and it hurt me so bad, and like so like ever since I got that comment, like I would start to like get scared every time I get notified about a YouTube comment. But ever since then, I didn't really get those, but it still comes to me.
It does. It does get to you every time something happens, and I don't know if people who
Yeah.
post that realize that no matter where they are, it does eventually get back to you. But you got to build up a little tolerance to that because there's going to be haters no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And when you're performing, and I'll you're performing this, you're putting this on. There's going to be people. There's going to be, believe me, more people will like it and not say anything than don't like it and say things. It's
I
always,
can see that.
yeah, it's always going to be better the other way. I had that in radio. You're going to have that in your career. But I think you got the right mindset to go a long way with this, and you've already gone quite a long way. We're looking forward to see what you have in the future. Along with
Thank
your
you.
Scarlet Vi channel, how can folks see what you have to offer?
Um, I would mainly just like sometimes put sneak peeks like in other forms of media
Hmm.
before YouTube, just to let them know what's to come, to see if they would like it or not. And sometimes it would also help me like get some intel from the audience to see what else would I need to put to make it like more than better.
Hmm.
So like not only does it like give some audience like some excitement, but it also gives them some like piece of thought in mind on what I should put in, like what I should put in the videos before it is officially out.
Sounds like a great plan you've got here, and I fully think that in the future we're going to be seeing a lot from you and a lot of good stuff. Scarlet
Yeah,
Vi, I really appreciate you coming on. It's great to
thank
hear someone
you.
who's really obviously got a passion for what they do and continues to work for it. And I imagine you're looking for all sorts of ways to improve. and by the time you're done, you're gonna be right up there with the best. I really do appreciate you coming on. We kind of appreciate catching you on the upswing.
Thank you. It was nice to be interviewed by you.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.